But we got to get to the biggest talking point of the week.
I know what the biggest talking.
Listen, speaking of actors,
actors are acting up.
Actors are acting up.
Yeah.
Listen, Festival of Slaps. I don't. ChrisRock. I don't know what we're gonna call it. Like,
yeah.
What are we calling this episode?
Fresh slap of Bel Air.
Yeah, fresh slap of Bel Air.
Yeah, possibly.
Pimp Slap Chronicles. You know. Because people are talking like, yeah, bro, that slap was kind of sassy, bro.
Bro, hear what I'm saying, yeah? It was on the chin. I watched it in slow-mo. Like, it was on the chin. Like, you don't know what Krav Maga is?
No, educate us.
Yeah, okay. Krav Maga is Israeli and jiu-jitsu, yeah?
Okay.
It's this thing that bounces and security you, yeah? It's like, it's all on the chin. It's all chin action, yeah? It's not meant to knock you down. It's not meant to do this.
So is that what they did to me years ago?
Yeah,
outside the
bro.
venue, okay.
Bro, it's like, if you're going to hit someone on the chin, yeah, you got, bro, it's like, the slap was on the chin. Like, if you're angry with someone, yeah, this is the look at the real estate. That is not real estate. This is the real estate, bro. Like, you know, trash, bro. As Moroccan say, we call it trash.
I do think a slapping another grown man is more disrespectful than a
But it was on the chin. Yeah. Like, you get what I mean? It's like you knew I'm gonna hit you on the chin.
What would you rather? Would you rather get rushed by 4 ashes or someone slap you in the face?
Rushed.
That's how bad.
I was outnumbered.
Wait. No, you okay?
In terms of
rushed by 4 ashes or slapped on the stage of Oscars.
Yeah, bro. Getting slapped, yeah, where like, bro,
a slap like you don't do nothing back to.
The Guardian,
like back in the day when you get a slap
the
from
Guardian
mum.
put it on their YouTube, yeah. Like, and what 60-something million views in like 24 hours.
But what was killing me was
it's been the only topic on socials for the 2
bro,
days.
Politicians are getting involved.
Every post I see,
the politician that wrote a letter.
Are Karening.
There was one politician wrote a letter, and everyone in her constituent was like, "You ain't spoken about the energy increase."
Yeah.
And you're here writing letters about Will Smith. Are you taking a piss, bro? It also brought out the white feminists, because you know the white feminists, they love a moment to make it about themselves and the violence and toxic masculinity. Mind your business, bro.
Like, the story makes sense.
I lie.
The story makes sense. Like the slap makes sense. Like it's obvious. It's very obvious that ChrisRock did not know that Jada had alopecia. Like,
right.
It's very obvious, bro. Because after the slap, he's like, it's just a G.I. Jane joke, bro. Like, no, it's a alopecia joke. It's alopecia.
The thing is that a lot of people saw the clip, and after the slap, that's where they cut the clip.
Yeah.
After watching the full clip and seeing like ChrisRock trying to get himself back in presenter mode.
What was killing me was my man was tongue tied. We're here to present a documentary.
He was like, well, when you say something about this is like, you know, the biggest night of the fucking history or something like that.
Yeah, he was tongue
after
tied.
the slap. He slapped the makeup off Donny's face.
Bro, like the microphone's gotta go away. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
But what was killing me was
he got the good that night. I don't care.
In the corner, Lupita's looking like, but inside she's going, go off, black man. Go off.
Yeah. Because they were stripping right after the after party.
She gave him the vibranium.
But what was killing me is, okay, let's go for that. This is real, not stage, whatever. Let's go for that. We'll do all the possibilities. This is real,
Yeah.
A grown man is pacing towards you, and you know, like, what do you think is coming up there to you?
It's the smile. You know, he had a smile on his face.
It's the perception. It's the. Do you know what? A lot of it is the perception of Will Smith.
Yeah,
like
he's going to come up there and grab you like that.
Family man, goofy. A lot of these things, innit? Non-threatening.
Yeah.
Like this is the general.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
you wouldn't think. You think a slap is the last thing you're gonna do. You think he's gonna come up there. You know when the man comes, you're gonna like,
like you know, all that funny shit.
Or come and make a moment out of it. The little corny thing, which is,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I came through with the Krav Maga slap.
The only other time that I've seen him be angry was on the red carpet when the Donny tried kissing.
Oh, a little backhand.
Yeah, and he was like.
But all of his slaps are very like sassy
but like at that moment, I'm not expecting Will to give him a full swing.
Oh yeah, because then it would have been a hate crime.
Yeah, like and they'll start dissecting everything. Oh yeah, you know, like Will Smith's professionally trained. Like, you know, he depicted Ali, so you know he's had training and blah blah blah. Like they'll throw everything under the sun.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
In this particular moment, I don't think ChrisRock expected that.
Yeah,
you got a chin though. You got a chin though, bro. I didn't think
it wasn't. I don't even think that slap was there to floor him though. It was like, yo, like
just correction.
Yeah,
behave yourself.
And people were saying that, you know, Will was laughing initially.
But have you never laughed?
Sometimes, bro, you chuckle. Like whilst you're deep in the vial.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, there is no Ash.
Chuckle when you're deep in the vial. Hey, listen, that is so real.
The violation's buffering. You're just thinking,
yeah, like you know what? Because after the slap,
I'm not sure about that one,
bro. You know after the slap when he walked away, as in he had his little smokers with him.
We've seen bear movies where Don's like,
yeah, bow.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like we've seen it.
But you know,
and in real life situations,
but if we do the other possibility, one can argue Donnie was laughing, he found it funny. He looked to his left, looked to his left, and Jade is like, Tupac would never have this.
Shoot shit up.
Yeah.
You know what it is, bro? It's everything that's building up in him, man. Like
but it's not our fault, bro. You let fucking August Salinas smash your wife, bro.
Salinas.
I'm so angry. I don't have to say his name. August.
That slap was for August. That slap was for August, bro.
Because people are saying that, right, you got all this energy for ChrisRock, like, go and mash up August, bro.
I hear you. Hear what I'm saying?
I'm just saying what the people are saying, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I feel this pain. Do not disrespect my wife. What? At the Oscars front row. I'm here for an award. You're just hosting the thing. That's bang, blood. What are you talking about? If he's not willing to apologise right there,
okay, that's the context. He has had jokes about Jada before.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was. So,
and it's like the alopecia, bro. It's like I didn't even know she had that. I didn't know she had it.
So do we give him the benefit of the doubt that the joke is innocent and it's just purely that G.I. Jane is bold and he made a joke?
The joke is innocent, but at the same time, bro, I don't care, bro. I would have done the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care. Cool, you don't know at the moment.
Okay, you guys, would you have done that? So the equivalent would be like
you're checked him backstage.
You're at like a conference, like you're like a work conference, a big work conference, like a national one or something, and you can bring your lady with you and that. That would be the equivalent, innit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for you, Oscars, because you're acting now,
the greasing ain't gonna happen there and then, though.
But you know what? It could have been a drive day.
But with you, I think that's worse. Because if you catch him backstage, and now there's nobody around, you might fold him and put in like your laptop bag.
Possibly.
Hey, but listen,
you might as well take him home for
the scenario.
Black man in tech.
The scenario.
Do you know what it is when you sit on a like you want to grease someone and you sit on it and you let it marinate, and when you catch that person, because
you're thinking of like different possibilities.
That's the heat of the moment stuff. You know when you sit on a vial, after what bubbles in, but then you're like it's like, you know when people say if you're gonna respond to any sort of aggression, always wait 3 seconds. Think about it. Even if verbal, physical, 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's a thing where, bro, they could have been driving up there, say, oh, you know ChrisRock hosting it. Yeah, you know that guy's cussing me last time. Let him say something about a bald head tonight, babes. I'm gonna slap him. Later, right there, bro.
But it's also a combination of how prior to all this red table stuff and the August stuff, Will's image has been quite cool to us. Yeah. Pretty clean cut within like mainstream media, but to us, always very cool.
Yeah.
The rapper, the actor, Fresh Prince, like always super cool to us. And now you look a bit like one could argue you're a cuck. That's what one could argue.
I hear that.
Chrissy, I need you to interject so we can have this chat. Like, one could argue that's what my man is. So is this also, aside from him protecting his wife, is it also him trying to get like a bit of his manhood back? Like this slap isn't just for ChrisRock, it's like for everybody else out there.
You think his manhood's challenged? I don't think
his manhood has been challenged over the last how many months, years?
I never thought that I would see a meme to challenge the Michael Jordan red eye meme.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Man was at the red table with red eyes.
At the table with the reddest of eyes, bro. He didn't even have red eyes in I Am Legend.
And he had to kill the dog at the end.
And he was stressed. That was a movie where he was stressed, bro. Yeah. He was the only Donnie about.
You know what? You're right.
Man had the weight of the world in his shoulders.
You know what I mean? He had the weight of the world in his shoulders.
A lot of men, would come across them kind of bios that might be projected from your partner. And it might be a thing where like you stuck around. A lot of men will be like, "What now? My manhood's challenged. I'm gone. I'm gonna go find 20 bitches who're gonna make my manhood."
Yeah, but obviously the story is that they've both been out and they both had their people. What the issue was, is that Jada just didn't pattern her hose, innit? Like August out here running the market. He shouldn't be talking.
The thing is that like everyone says that Will never had this energy for August, but it's something that his wife and him chose to do. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't,
and we don't know if he didn't pattern August privately.
He wasn't. The only vibe that was there was probably the entanglement rhythm.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, all right, cool.
And the fact you addressed it publicly.
Yeah, he sent a shot. Yeah, he sent a shot in it. Oh my god, I forgot.
And Rosé on the fucking.
Hey, no, Will, don't worry, but I'm gonna slap August for
Will. Entanglement.
I'm gonna slap August for Will, bro. I'm gonna do it for him.
She weren't bad, but the thing is that like Will, that's someone that Will took under his wing in it. Like that's what they documented at the time. Innit? Like
came in as Jaden's friend.
Yeah, he came in as Jaden's friend.
And let the record show if this was a girl that came in as Willow's friend and Will was fucking her, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Wait, you lot lost me. What's going on? Who's
So
fucking
no. So
wait.
Nah,
so I'm saying as example.
Chill.
No. So August, Alcina got introduced to them via their son.
Okay,
he came into their home.
Don't tell me they're the same age.
No. But he came into their home.
Came into the home through Jada, not
through
Jada.
Jada as Jaden's friend, and they said they took him as a son, like he was part of the family, and then Jada started fucking her family. So this is where we're at, innit?
You know what? You know what I mean? If they got a J in their name, run. Hey, listen, man. Listen.
Shit, then.
Yeah.
Listen, but
crazy.
Do you know what it is? Also, Will Smith, he knew what he was doing at that very moment. It was just like, it was a motive. It was definitely like, you know, a rage. What's the word?
He just lost control, innit?
Yeah, like, you know,
if we believe it's real.
Impulsive. That's the word that I was looking for. Impulsive. It was like, yo, I'm deep in it. Let me get up.
Yeah.
And once he's up,
It's too late. You've
it's
committed.
too late.
You've committed.
Even before he's taken the first step, he's got up.
Yeah.
He's got to commit to the get up.
No, I can't lie to you, but he didn't do nothing wrong, man. He didn't do nothing wrong, bro. If his manhood was challenged before that, Jada, man, there ain't no manhood challenge.
I think someone of his stature,
Isn't that what goons are for?
Yeah.
You're from Philly.
Is he really from Philly?
He's from Philadelphia.
Is he really from Philly?
Home of the 360 waves.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Is he really from Philly?
He's from Philadelphia.
Going to one little fight, innit?
Yeah, his mum got scared, you know. Come on.
Yeah. But the thing is that everyone was like, oh yeah, this is publicity, like, you know, because he hasn't been popping. And I was like, wait, hold on. Number one.
But he just done King Richard.
He just acted his
Have you not
ass
seen
off
King Richard?
in King Richard.
Yeah, he won an Oscar. Okay, cool. But the fact of saying this, the fact this is what we started with, Donnie won an Oscar, and he's like, I don't know if it's the 4th or 5th black man or black person in in town.
That's Big Willie.
Pause. In 150 years or something.
So like, this is a monumental thing, and all we're talking about is the fact that he slapped ChrisRock.
Yeah, and 10 minutes later, he won the best. So
does this? But what I'm asking for the room, and does this overshadow that? Because that's definitely been a bigger talk
from an entertainment and news perspective. Yes, it does. Yeah. But once the dust settles, if ever, he still has that.
Yeah.
And like, this is something that we've watched him willingly trying to win for years on end.
Yeah.
You know, we thought he was going to win it.
Pursuit of Happiness. I thought he was going to get it.
We thought he was going to grab that. Some even thought earlier than that.
Oscar.
His first Oscar.
People even thought like, you know what? Ali, maybe he's
pull that mic in closer for yourself.
Sorry, you know what? I didn't know that. Carry on, sorry, bro.
Yeah, like, you know, other movies that people loved. £7. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, all of the roles that, you know, kind of pull at the heartstrings, or like, you know, really get him to explore his
when he's not
artistry.
saving the world.
He can't win an Oscar. He didn't win an Oscar. But I thought you got an Oscar for Men in Black. No.
Relax, bro.
No, you should have got 3 Oscars.
That was just for the bag. That one, didn't it? So
no, but honestly, I didn't know. Do you know what the upsetting thing is? Oscars to me seems like predominantly white platform.
Absolutely,
it is.
Like, you know what? For a black man slap a black man on a white platform, I'm like, bro, you could have done this.
But at the same time, why do we care about what the whites think, though?
Yeah,
why do we care about what the whites think? Because in that moment,
it's not even care about what they think. It's just like, you know, it's just guess who had a fight? Do you know what I mean? Could have done it on Def Comedy Jam.
Guess who's violent again?
Yeah, man.
What killed me was after you've got Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry having a black man meeting saying, "Nigga."
Thank you, my brother. Thank
you, D. Man called him D.
So I do hear that angle.
On stage, he was like, thank you, D.
Thank you, D.
I was just chatting to Denzel, and he was like, you know, at your highest moment.
That's when the devil.
That's when the devil.
Oh, he should have got Oscar for
that. Also, niggas be giving the devil
Oscar.
too much credit. That wasn't the devil, bro. That was August Alcina.
Yeah.
And he is Shaitan, bro. He's the devil, bro.
Alcina.
Yeah.
Alcina, you know. Like, we need to send him a football kit up to say
Man be
Alcina.
blaming the devil for everything, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
No.
And someone said, and also that night was, I think it was Samuel L. Jackson's first Oscar.
Yeah, after 150 films, and he that grossed over 28 billion, then he just got Oscar.
He's one of the highest grossing
That's
actors.
crazy.
And you know the worst thing? I swear it's like an honorary one as well.
Yeah, it's like, you know what, bro? You know what, you're trying here. It's like, you know that Grime MC where they can't get the reload after 2 bars. I just give him the reload, bro. Get off the mic.
Yeah.
It's like that, bro.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, a lifetime achievement is something.
Bro,
even if you didn't, if you haven't won it for a specific role, your contributions are something, innit? Like
100%.
Samuel Jackson will go down in the test of time.
One of the highest grossing actors. It's just how I look at it. It's like I could be just being pessimistic. It's a great achievement. He's won an Oscar. No one can take away from him.
Yeah.
But when you break it down, it's not like the best male. Like I just felt like
you don't think he's ever had a film
pick a movie where you're like, yeah.
One doesn't come to mind right now.
I know that, like, do you know what? He acted his ass off in Django because
I can't lie to you, bro.
A Time to Kill.
I can't, bro. Have you not seen him in Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, but who won it that year?
Who won it?
I don't know.
We'll have to check, yeah.
Probably John Travolta.
But the thing is that, like, this is it. When certain people don't win, yeah, you always have to go back and see who won.
Who they were up against that year.
Yeah, who you were up against that year.
Yeah. You know what?
But yeah, it was a big night for him, and his mistake has overshadowed something that he's been chasing his whole career.
Can we throw this to the most important person in the room right now, Chrissy? I need your woman's perspective on this currently. Did you see that? I think, black man.
No, at first, Jada looked visibly pissed off, and Will was laughing and clapping
at the jokes. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's what I looked at first. I looked at him a bit sideways, like,
I thought that as well.
Are you okay? You're clapping as well.
Listen. I've been in situations where, like, something's funny, and your missus ain't laughing, but your peripheral can see that she's pissed off, so you got to fall in line as well. You're like,
Tinder swindler, bro. My girl was whining. I was like, oh my God, this guy's
you see my laser focus, yeah? I can see everything here, but I don't acknowledge it. You're just there like this.
You have to acknowledge it, bro. Okay, because the energy is nuts.
Was he in the wrong?
I would say yes, but that's from a professional standpoint. Like, even if it wasn't something as big as the Oscars, like a comedy club or whatever, that's fine. But this is on the global stage. At least he knows he's nominated. So there's a potential there that you could win, if that makes sense.
There's also, sorry to cut you, there's also a pattern in how this whole thing plays out. Usually, you win an Academy Award, you win a BAFTA, innit? The BAFTAs are before the Oscars. So when you win the BAFTA and a Golden Globe, chances are you'll win the Academy Award, innit? So he's won these things, like, but these things are all happening quietly, innit? I'm not sure if anyone has watched King Richard in here.
I watched it.
I've been meaning to watch it. I've heard it's really good, but I haven't got to it yet. But he's won these things, so like he's gone into the Oscars as a favorite to win this. So he knows what's at stake.
If I turn to my wife when I'm sitting front row, I should be winning an award, bro.
Yeah. And I'm helping the ratings. Your category's coming up in like 10 minutes, bro.
Yeah, the speech just followed up straight off.
So what is this? It is maybe an element of nervousness.
I don't know.
No, it's like when that
maybe it was poor judgment for someone that's as seasoned. Like I said, me personally, if I had an issue, I would have done it backstage. Yeah. I would have preferred the public to hear it that way.
Man slapped him and then sat down and screamed and keep.
You know how Diddy does it, you know how Diddy does it. He's slapping Dons. You don't see it, but you hear of it. Do you know what I mean?
And then man comes out, I want everyone to address me as love.
Harlem shaking.
Diddy's a fucking crook, bro.
No, he's the biggest gangster in the industry. We'll talk about that one day probably, but he's the biggest gangster. So for you, professional setting, you see it as wrong. Yeah. But he didn't, a bit of he wasn't like, trabbing. You know, it's like...
No.
Nah, but
there was a lot of women that were like, yeah, Will Smith, his attractive levels just gone up.
If it was that might sound a bit toxic,
got wet
but if it was like a full-blown slap,
or like a proper physical,
exactly, the real estate was off, then right? I would have been, it was just a little chin.
Okay, go.
James got 800,000
because that's like.
They said Jada went home and shagged him while dreaming of Tupac.
Oh my God!
Picture me rolling, playing in the background, instrumental.
Picture me rolling.
Hennessy,
memories.
I'm saying. Do for love.
So okay, so if it was a proper slap or they had a proper full-blown fight, I laid him out or something.
Maybe even just like if the slap was proper, maybe that would have been a bit.
No, but like under the pretense of like defending you.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So Foles said like, did it make my fanny flutter? I was like, well, no.
Has no one ever been in that scenario with their partner? Where someone kicks off on your partner, bro. There's been times where someone's put kicks on my partner. I go sick. I don't care who you are. I go sick. You think you're going to?
That scenario has played out in my head many times, but luckily I've not had to do that.
The person I'm with, I go sick. I lose it. I can't control myself. I lose it.
Defend a woman
that wasn't
wasn't my partner, but I loved them.
Yeah, man. You know something you love is that, bro, you go sick.
Yeah.
You don't care who the person is. You don't care what status they are. You go sick.
But that's also, I think, what's important to kind of realize here is if we look at the action and the reaction. So it's not like, yes, what Chris, it was horrible. Like, it wasn't right.
it was a tactless joke.
But he also didn't call her all sorts of bitches and hoes. If you know
yeah,
what
you're
I mean.
right. As in, I can tell Chris didn't know she
But I
had
ain't got to call your hoe to offend you.
I can tell.
No,
I can tell Chris
no.
never. I can tell Chris never knew she had that illness.
What I mean is that I think, you know when they say like equal and opposite force. So,
it wasn't
he's
equal
made
reaction.
a joke, yeah, and then you've gone on stage and you've hit him.
So you should have just basically hit him with some bars.
Yeah, if he had gone up there and taken the mic and just
grilled
absolutely
him
like,
off,
laid into him, roasted him.
Like, where's your Oscar?
Do you know what I mean? Something like that. But that's why I feel like it wasn't. That's why I feel like it was an overreaction, because you've gone up there and you've hit him.
But is Will Smith a comic to be able to do that back? Is he even that kind of guy?
Yeah, also, everyone should stay in their lane. If my remit is physicality and your remit is jokes, I ain't got nothing funny to say, bro.
Yeah, man.
There ain't no jokes right now, bro.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's like, oh, he wouldn't have done that if it was Dave Chappelle hosting the Oscars. And I'm like, Dave Chappelle might fight, though.
Chappelle, he might stab out the zoo and put his fist out. What? 1 second, bro. What are you trying?
No, that's true, but Dave Chappelle probably wouldn't make a joke about Jada like that. Me, I don't know. I just don't see it in it.
Yeah, you know what? One thing I see about. Have you ever been to a Dave Chappelle stand-up show?
Yeah, I was at the recent one.
Yeah, you went to the one recently. I went to one with my brother. I remember we were sitting near the front, and I was like, bro, I don't want to sit near the front. He said, nah, bro. See, one thing about Chappelle, he don't cuss people in the crowd.
He don't pick on the people in the crowd.
He's so good with his content.
Yeah.
He don't even have to rely on. Look at you, like. And I was sitting there thinking, bruh, motherfucker didn't cuss one person in the crowd, bro.
Just not Nutty Professor Chappelle.
Yeah. Where was it?
But his brethren,
Was that Reggie?
Some white brother.
Reggie with a shit lock.
Say Reggie.
Yeah, there's a white brother called Jeff Ross who brought people on stage, and they were going up there voluntarily. He was cooking them.
Bro, I've been to comedy shows, yeah, in London, yeah. Obviously not of those levels, yeah. Where the comedian's trying to draw out a Donny.
Yeah,
and it goes wrong, bro.
Yeah,
it
bro.
just goes wrong. Like, this ain't.
That's one of my favorites. You saw on YouTube. I searched that. You know, hecklers. When hecklers win,
hecklers go wrong.
Yeah, I love that.
Kojo, back in the day, he used to do like a little thing at Cork's wine bar.
Yeah.
Certain man like he'll give a platform to up and coming comedians, innit? And London's always been a tough crowd, innit?
Absolutely.
So when their jokes ain't coming off, they start to target people in the audience.
Yeah.
That's when targeting the wrong Don, bro.
Yeah.
Then Suck Your Mum comes out of nowhere, and then it just locks off the whole show.
Yeah.
Now you're at the bar eating ice.
Bro.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what it is? You know what it is, bro? Because you see, that happens here. I can imagine that happening here because, bro, like, our humor is so, it's elite. It's different, bro. Like, it's tactless. It's a different kind of humor to the rest of the world, bro.
Yeah, but then is it
one
just?
Of my guys
bro,
got
you see our
into it with
hecklers, bro. You got
Chappelle,
one
bro.
with the hecklers, huh?
Yeah,
my guys got into it with Chappelle.
One of his brothers got
here.
drapes by Chappelle security.
What do you mean? What was you there?
Nah, bro.
I saw this on social media as well.
So he's like, he keeps bumping into Chappelle, innit?
What, out and about?
Yeah, out and about, innit? Obviously, he's doing the courier thing, innit?
Oh, so he's filming every time.
So he's like, yo, Chappelle, wagwan, you're in my seat. You can't say hi now. So obviously, like, after the first time, the second time, it's like, you're a bit annoying now, innit?
Security grabbed him to the Deliveroo helmet, smashed it over his head.
Listen, my he's scrapping, innit?
Okay.
Like, you know when certain man turn, like, when you see certain man, become curious, for a reason.
Yeah.
I hear that.
I know. Don't say anymore. Yeah, don't say anymore. A lot of man outside are dressed as delivery drivers, but ain't delivering shit.
Anyway, yeah, man, bucked him, and obviously he's rolling heavy with like 3 or 4 security dons, innit?
Security looks
serious dons, innit? So it's like Chappelle is tired, innit? So he don't want to see you no more.
Yeah.
So security take matters into their own hands. At this point, Chappelle has no say. You man do what you want.
Yeah, they dealt with you. They dealt with your boy still.
Bro, have you ever met comedians out in public? They ain't funny. They ain't got the
But
time.
They're not trying to be.
Bro,
though.
I see Ross from Friends in Nighttown.
He's not a comedian though.
Wait, bro, you Ross friends,
No,
bro.
but how you associate him is something funny. So
Yeah.
people that they didn't go.
You must have a funny bone
They
in
expect
you.
it to be performed there and then. And it's like,
Yeah, that's what I saw him. Listen, Ross can. Bro, gave me the coldest look in his face. I was like, right, you Ross, like you're my
but he's
favorite.
probably heard that 100,000
I
times.
know, but
so-
bro, you're in the game,
Bro,
bro.
we're not in Central Perk, bro.
I hear that. We're in Night Town. We're in Central,
know what I mean?
London,
Allow me.
baby.
He's there just trying to buy his dad's shoes and that. Like, man.
Yeah, to him,
Trying to buy
he's-
some Prestos.
Bro, I'm David right today. I'm not Ross.
I hear that. I hear you. Okay.
Okay, we take him else then. So you think it's a tactless joke? Chris is of the same opinion. Is this not just jokes? Or like, is comedy under attack now? Like,
Nah, I don't
Is-
think so.
is it like
and I don't want it to get to that point where
Yeah.
like people are like, oh yeah, you know, like we really need to start policing these comedians. No, let their content be their content. But at the same time, if someone's emotionally triggered by what you've said,
you gotta own
can't-
it.
Yeah, hold it.
Because I think like the consensus in the room is that we're giving the benefit of that. We don't feel like he knew she had alopecia in it.
Well, you
Yeah,
already-
That's what you feel.
yeah,
about
no,
it.
no,
But
one,
I
yeah.
didn't know.
And
Because
so
I
mean,
I
didn't know.
I didn't know.
But we're just common folk. This doesn't look at
Nah,
us.
but
Well,
real
the
talk
thing
though,
is that,
bro,
like,
is it
I'm
like,
sure
bro,
that there's people that said that Jada has said this countless
Yeah, she
times.
said it.
Yeah.
She's
But I
been
don't
saying
really
it.
follow like Jada's
But here's the
stuff
thing,
like
I know,
that.
but
Do you know what I
bro,
mean?
we don't.
But when
yeah,
it comes to August
understand,
Alcides, suddenly we know everything.
Oh, bro.
Hey, listen, you man, we don't know, yeah?
Yeah.
But as in, we have more time on our hands than ChrisRock to know. You understand?
Right.
So he
That's
definitely didn't know, bro.
Nah,
Like, as
he's,
in,
he's
you know
within
what?
he's within that.
Because when they look at it, it's like as a fellow
Bubble,
celebrity.
So you think he's been at a party say, well, I got to
it
slap
wouldn't
it.
shock
Shh,
me.
nah, nah, please.
Jesus Christ. It wouldn't shock me that he didn't know, but it also wouldn't surprise me that he did and still took the risk. That's the risk with comedy, innit?
Yeah.
So like, when it goes right and you're on the edge and everyone enjoys it, no problem. Because I remember when we were speaking about, who was it? What was my man? Joe Rogan. And like Spotify still backing him.
Yeah.
There's one part that we all forgot and I think we didn't maybe dissect properly was Dave Chappelle had his own issues and stuff, and he still got supported by the platforms. So it's sometimes not just a black and white thing. It's just whoever's got the audience will rock with them, innit?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Netflix
Like,
doubled down, gave him
leverage.
more bread.
Leverage.
He's got more stuff, so and he definitely offended people in his thing.
Yeah.
So it's the risk you run. I don't want it to be too cookie cutter, too clean. Because I'll just be honest, I grew up with stuff like Patrice, and I like raw, edgy comedy. That's what I'm on in it. But
I'm not really a comedian.
I do understand if she was, why would she be upset? Like,
Bro,
the joke's aimed at her directly. I have alopecia.
here's the
I didn't
question.
know until today like it was an autoimmune disease. Because obviously growing up, we just laugh at the man and we lose their hair.
Alright, bro,
Yeah,
here's the thing.
bro,
Was-
like,
well,
I've
you're
got
saying
alopecia
she-
on my
you're
beard,
saying
bro.
she was upset.
Yeah.
How do we know at the time that she was upset? Maybe, but
No, she looked visibly
she
uncomfortable
looked.
in her face.
But to me, it's like, bro, Will could have been equally upset because it's not even about that. It's like, bro, like in his mind, I feel that sometimes. Like, you know, when you, bro, hey, I've been grafting my life, bro. Like, what? How dare you think you're gonna throw shade on my moment? And that's probably what it
Okay,
was, bro.
okay, fair.
Like, you're throwing shade on my moment. You can't say it to me. You're gonna say it to my, what? Hey, hang on. Oh,
Of
hey,
all
listen,
people, like
Pow!
all people, like to pick on, don't pick on us.
Don't
today.
pick on us on the front row, bro. You mad, bro?
But Vans, they've also ruined the mystique around them.
Yeah.
So that's that you've made yourself for the sake of
Did
content.
You make,
Go on.
Beyonce and Hove was there.
Yeah.
Was there any joke about them?
He wouldn't dare.
People wouldn't play that. Do you remember when Roxy made a joke on BT?
Jay-Z, I know you got them killers.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, stay out them elevators.
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna run that risk, bro.
Yeah.
It's too risky, bro. You rolled the dice on this one. But then I don't know if we go for the
There's
conspiracy
a lot
theory.
of things out there about the Smith family, innit? Especially like over the past 18 to 24 months.
I can guarantee you they're gonna go to a table and talk about this. So then,
Absolutely.
so
Hey,
it
do you know
starts.
Chris Rock's gonna be on the table? Hey, no, he better
No,
pull that.
it starts adding to the conspiracy
Oh,
of
that's
like,
when Chris Rock
is
pulls
this because so we all said, oh, we feel like this he was upset it happened. A lot of people feel like this is fake because the ratings for the Oscars were down. This creates a moment. They're saying Chris Rock's ticket sales have gone up now for his upcoming tour for his stand-up special.
Really?
Yeah, I
Like,
just
Yeah.
read.
I
just
thought
read
like Chris
something.
Rock
It's gone
would
from
have sold itself.
No, not
No.
that he's doing, not that he was struggling, but after this, because then you then get the people, like everyone's got their narrative of comedy's under attack, so he'll probably get that support.
Yeah.
And the fact your name's just in the news cycle,
And he's on
people
tour
that
with
didn't,
Kevin Hart as well, right?
I'm not sure, but people that didn't know you had a tour coming up would now know as well.
The price went
It's
up by
called
10
It's called
times.
Heart and Rock or Rock
It
and
went
Heart.
from like
It's all-
$41 or something like that to like $400 per ticket.
Wait, what?
Somebody slap me now.
The price, yeah.
Oh, what, they're reselling?
Froze now.
Oh, they're reselling?
No, we can't have
Yeah.
that, bro. We can't have that.
BBC
Swear.
went from $46 to $400.
I'll take
Oh
that.
yeah, because they're waiting to see the content, bro.
Because you got to address it in your material.
Yeah, it's, if you don't address that in your material, go like his agent is probably like, get in your fucking writing bag right now.
You just
I want to
got-
see Smith somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I want to see August in there as well.
Can we entertain that it's not real? Can we do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
I hope it's not real. I don't think it's real because, bro, I know a slap and nah, man, that ain't a slap, bro.
And if it looked
That
like
was like the
the
slap
form
that
was
The
too
Rock
clean.
used to give
The
dunks
form was too
in
clean for
wrestling.
someone
it looked
angry,
like
bro.
Chris braced
Huh?
himself.
Huh?
It almost looked like he braced himself for a second.
Bruv,
you
you know
know
what?
you see so many different angles, yeah. Like in certain angles, it looked like he's almost anticipating the
Yeah,
slap.
hands behind his back,
But
chin
like,
out.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what slap here?
Man,
You
he was
bro,
boxing like
you know what
bro now.
angry slap?
He was boxing like bro.
You know what angry slap? Yeah, an angry slap comes from low, like bang, like that.
But
Like,
then
that was a form
But let's say
pullback.
that let's entertain the fact that the pretense that it is phony or publicity
Staged.
Yeah.
All the statements then, like, would you?
That's
what's your
part of the
take on
routine,
that?
bro. That's part of the routine.
Yeah, but like-
you come out and apologize.
Yeah, but if it's a publicity stunt, you would come out and say that after a while, no?
Will Smith apologized already.
He apologized in his
No,
speech.
Yeah, no, he apologized in the speech,
Yeah.
and then he done the notes app thing.
You gotta do
where,
that, yeah.
Like, you start apologizing to everyone.
Yeah.
Apologize to Chris Rock.
He did.
Not in
Yeah,
the
he
speech.
did.
And Chris-
in the
thing.
notes app, he
Chris,
did.
can you do me a favor? Can you just? I don't want to go across camera. Can you grab my phone?
Yeah.
Just go behind the camera.
But the thing is that like
I've got all the bits and pieces.
I'm saying if it was a publicity stunt, like
Yeah.
wouldn't that then come out after a while? Because like, there's a lot
It's
of
only been a
things
few
that-
days, bro.
Well, no, it's.
Like, bro, even
I'm
the speech.
just
afterwards,
talking
bro.
under the guise of like them talking about like him potentially like having the Oscar removed and like.
I hope that don't
these
happen. You
things,
know,
like-
No, that
they're
can't
talking
happen.
about it. I
This
hope it
is
don't
the message
happen.
for the white feminists. Roman Polanski, they gave him a standing ovation whilst he wasn't around. Harvey Weinstein still has all of his.
Yeah,
like,
there are worse.
like-
there are
like-
worse people that have like
But I swear to God, if
that
they
have
take away
been
Will's
given
no,
the thing, but it's just the energy surrounding it. Like it's crazy to me. I was like, am I willing to risk all of that for publicity? Like,
But maybe if you know it's not going to affect you too negatively, and you're in a news cycle, like let's listen to entertain it, you might take the risk, innit? Because in the grand scheme of things,
but
like,
what's it
bruv,
for? Is what I'm asking.
Might be what
'Cause
people
right
said.
now,
It's
you got an
the
award,
attention.
you got a best-selling book.
Yeah.
You've got you're doing the rounds with King Richard.
Yeah.
You've revived Bel Air in a new way that is popping and everyone's
Facts.
talking about it.
Yeah.
You've got your YouTube series
Yeah.
and you're just about to win the highest award in acting.
But you want to clean up your public perception a little bit as well.
That's what I mean,
no, matter,
bro.
no matter how much
That's
they
what I
have
mean.
these awards, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
Online, see how online affects us normal folk. Yeah, online can affect you, bro. I genuinely think, even if let's not say it wasn't like it's some conspiracy theory and it was staged and that. Even with it being real, aside from defending my wife, part of that I genuinely believe is your manhood as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because listen, you the people you hang around with. Do you think Jay-Z and them are not joking you privately?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you lot on. Like, what should I send Memphis Bleak to go and get rid of August? Like, what's going on, bro? Like,
Real talk.
like, brother, your manhood's that question. Now, we don't know. We just get what we're given. We don't know the true ins and outs. Like, is it like you've always had your things and she has her things? But the way we look at it as manhood is like, raw. I can have hoes, my wife can't have hoes. Like, that's how people look at stuff, innit? You look like a cuck out here. That's how people are viewing you, bro.
At least keep
Like, the
your
cool
things
factor's wearing
alive.
off. And even in the book, I haven't read it, but I've got a friend in the group chat. He now looks at Will Smith a bit of like a weirdo, like a bit of an attention seeker. I haven't read the book, but from what he's told me, there's a lot in the book where you will look at Will a bit differently.
Chrissy, you have the book. Care to share?
I haven't read it.
You haven't read it?
Right.
Okay, cool. But like when people then, because like he's from the old school era of we don't have to give you too much. And now they're adapting to this new school era of he's got a YouTube channel, the wife's got a channel. Man's doing, he climbed on massive bridge and was doing all this weird stuff.
Bungee jumping.
Because it's now, I have to give you more.
Instagram.
Yeah, to start his on Instagram.
He came on socials late.
As an icon, I have to give you more.
Yeah. And I remember when he first came on the gram, everyone was like, yeah, Will Smith has taken the gram to new heights with the production.
What was that? Was that a bridge he was walking? Where was that?
Oh no, it was a bungee. He's bungee jump.
Yeah,
or
he
something,
done a
bro.
bungee
And
jump.
remember,
Yeah,
it was like, no,
50th
or he
birthday.
jumped out of a plane or
He
bungee
jumped
jump
out
or
of
something.
the
Helicopter or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I remember it was like it was a build up. It was a build up. It was like, yo, vote.
It
Should I
was a
do it?
bucket list thing that he decided to do, like, because he was doing like he was producing like reels.
Like that high quality reels
on a higher level than anyone else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no one was putting like a lot of money in their production in terms of like what you see on the gram in it until he started doing it.
You're right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and then obviously, this whole YouTube series that he dropped, and he was talking about like, just trying to. I think that there was like a human element in some of them, innit? Like, especially like
mental health and things like that.
mental health.
I'm
trying to keep
subscribed.
in shape.
But that's
being
what
a
I was
family
saying. I was just like, now man have to give more. When you really think about it, one of our icons, not to doubt, it's like you're a YouTuber. You was entering that realm, innit? But you can't just hide away in your Beverly Hills mansion anymore and not come out and engage. It's still on your level. There's still some bits you'll keep away, but you can see with the wife and what she does with the red table, a lot of it is super out there. Like she'll be like every couple of months we get a new letter, unfound archive letter from Tupac somewhere. Like Willow's never met Tupac. She's talking about him.
Yeah.
Like give the man a fucking break, bruv.
Yeah. I mean, I do think that people are still people are allowed to speak on someone that they loved once before.
Of course.
I still love Will Smith. Are you mad, bro?
No.
That's
Like,
Big Willie.
I'm talking about Jada. Talking about Jada's relationship with Tupac. I think like a lot of it gets
for the jokes and stuff and the content.
Yeah, like a lot of people comment on that like under the guise of disrespect. But I think it's just like her shining her light in a moment that she had once.
And it also shows like maybe our fragility a little bit, where it's like people can have okay. Let's say they never
be jealous of someone
they never
that's
did anything
dead,
physical. Yeah. It's like we're acting like it's far fetched, and someone can have so much like affinity for someone that they never dealt with, but like they loved each other. But just because that's his wife doesn't mean she didn't have anyone prior to him. But obviously jokes have a fly.
But you know, this is probably why. This is why Will Smith probably was never on the gram or no socials for years, because he knows he's going through all this behind the scenes. Like, if I come on this, it's all gonna come up. As soon as he comes on it, bro, bit by bit, it's all come out.
And Will Smith has like all the credentials to just be an OG and just do movies and let his children do the gram stuff.
Yeah.
But
for whatever reason,
bro, he's better than his kids. He got on an icon tune and spun Jaden on his own tune.
But man, you say that, I feel like they don't feel that way. That's why we're getting all of this from him. Like you say that, like, I think because of like the age we are and the era.
I'm not saying that what I'm saying is gospel or anything. I'm just saying that, like, you know, someone of his stature, I would prefer.
Okay, cool. That's different. What I feel is he may prefer that as well, but I don't think he feels he could survive just doing that. I feel like they look at how we are in regards to social media and the era in, and they still have to engage on a certain level.
It's only because like he had a run of bad movies.
What was the run?
I like Bright. Bright was alright.
Bright was amazing. I like Bright.
Yeah, it was alright.
Bright was like a hood avatar.
Yeah, man.
After
good soundtrack.
Good soundtrack.
After
Good film.
Terrible.
What film?
Bro.
After what?
So bad.
After Earth.
Oh, the one with his son. What? The one with his son.
Yeah.
I liked it because I watched it in cinema. Maybe that was a different night.
He went on a rollout where it was like, right, I'm trying to put my son on. Like from when Karate Kid came out, which was executive produced by Will Smith.
Oh,
you know
swear down.
Yeah, it was.
Never say
and
never.
Jay was getting fisted up on.
Yes, he was getting. But that's the story of like Karate Kid, isn't it? You get fist up and then at the end you win, innit?
Yeah, Miyagi got to be there for you, bro. Miyagi Do. But you know what? They got it wrong. They never had Cobra Kai in that.
But the thing
Who
is,
if they had Cobra Kai in that?
yeah, but it's like
They had Miyagi in it.
It was Will Smith stepping into that executive producer role in movies.
Okay.
You know, like trying to get his son to a certain
Nepotism, man. Come on,
level,
you know the
innit?
vibes, man.
Yeah.
Karate Kid was cool. You know, I took my little brother to watch it at the time. After Earth, like you said, one of the worst movies we've ever seen.
I kind of liked it. I watched it in cinema. That's why.
What was the other? What was the one when he's got the mad goggles and he's wearing the woolly hat?
Hancock.
Hancock.
That was a good film.
That was good. Hancock was good.
Good.
It was enjoyable.
Right, you man, bro. You man.
It
Put
was
some
decent.
respect on Agent J's name in
It
that.
was
It
decent.
was
It
enjoyable.
wasn't
It wasn't like.
You lot better be careful before you get
an
slapped,
amazing
man. Man, how you're talking, bro.
Yeah, but it would be like,
Why
oh
who,
my
bro?
God, chin.
Big Willie.
Big Willie.
Chill. Bro, Will Smith, later on that night was just flexing his Oscar and just rapping along to Getting Jiggy with it.
Come on, bro.
Written by Nas.
No way.
Yeah.
So was Miami.
Yeah.
Grammy. Don't make me.
It just shows in rap. Doesn't have to be the guy. It can be the guy next to the guy, innit? So
Yeah.
so did Jada go home and give him the Gook 74,000?
8,000. Yeah.
No hair getting in the way. Ah, sorry.
Chill.
Sorry.
You are insane.
I'm sweating now, you know. I'm sweating now, you know.
You saying she didn't have to tie the hair back?
Nah.
That's an alopecia joke. You have to be careful, man.
Yeah, man, shit, man.
Fam, man, you're not a comedian. You're not a comedian, bro.
I got alopecia in my beard, bro.
It's not the same, bro.
Patchy,
You don't have an autoimmune disease. It's not the same, bro.
I'm struggling, bro.
Stop trying to appropriate alopecia culture, bro.
I don't know if you don't do anything.
Don't try it, bro.
I don't want to get
No,
trouble,
bro, obviously.
I want an Oscar one day, you know what I mean? I don't want to get slapped for it.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about dating women that like bring that side out of you, where like you have to then go and defend their honor and do the
But
violence
does she
thing?
bring that out of him? I said, no, okay, she does.
No, I'm not saying.
They're
just
usually on the prod, bro.
I'm saying in
They're like,
general.
nah, that's not what you ordered at the restaurant.
Yeah. Ooh.
Is that sorry? Come back. Sorry. What?
He spoke to me. Okay. You're
Jada's probably the one, yeah. That's the outspoken one.
You think so?
Like in terms of, things that they're not necessarily happy about.
Yeah.
But at that moment, it's like, rah.
You know what I'm on. You know what I'm thinking.
I side with you, like, because I've never had to be in that scenario before. I've had to be verbal and just like be stern with someone. I hope that like if
I know you'd rise it though.
No,
I would, but I actually wouldn't want to because
I'll be real with you. My partner would never let me do that. She'll cuss me out for that.
I like that. That's what I was kind of trying to get to.
Cuss
Like,
me the fuck out.
of course,
like, you better
I'm
sit
sure.
down. You better shut your mouth. If I'm saying you better not take my wife's name, shut up. What are you talking about? She wouldn't.
I'm sure man will do what they need to do, but I wouldn't want to be with someone that was like where we were at constantly type of thing, innit? Now it all depends on the violation. That's always the prerequisite.
Yeah, because we don't know how Jada feels. She could have been like, "Rah, I never asked him to do that."
Like what Chris said earlier, like it might have been an overreaction. Like you could have just barred him up, or you could have taken him. Like so, what you said, the effective thing, like behind closed door when no one's around, and you pull a man to the side and you grease them up, and like he remembers himself like, I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure I saw her post afterwards on her page, a video of them at the face. Said, tonight we chose violence.
They chose chaos. They said that on his page.
What? So you're
that's what are they playing to this thing, or are they just trying to eat off it? Like if they go to the red table and they address this, it's gonna lend to the conspiracy a little bit. Yeah, let's cook up the conspiracy.
Someone's going through the red table this time. Someone's getting 3D'd through it.
Obviously, like it just, and I get like all of the remarks from people that are calling them corny because like they have been.
Yeah,
flat out.
They're not corny. They're older.
No, but they've been that.
You know, it's like the older parents. You know, hey, we still got it.
If these weren't celebs and these people from the ends, we just call them messy. Let's have it right. We'd say they're messy, bro.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people go through stuff in relationships and like, we don't know their stuff. Like this out here, and then is your whole thing for content? Then is your relationship up for sale? Is there a price in your relationship?
You're right, and they do
you
kind
lot
of.
Are too accomplished to behave this way.
You're too up. You're right. You're so up.
You're up,
blood. You're
that's what I said earlier about you're ruining the mystique, bro. You're ruining it.
Like there was a time where like Will Smith was Mr. Blockbuster, bro, the highest paid in Hollywood.
Independence Day,
bro.
We're talking about.
Like, no, this is a run from '96, like movie wise.
We're talking about this. We're talking about the time when he tagged out of Fresh Prince and then straight into the movie world.
Yeah,
like, but you know what's so crazy about that? He was the only guy in Fresh Prince that wasn't an actor.
Yeah,
like, that's crazy, bro. Like,
can you see where you could be going?
Yeah. And Jazz, big up Jazz. Jazz probably won't act either. I can see it. He's a DJ, innit?
Yeah.
Shout out to the new Jazz in Bel Air.
Hey, the new Bel Air, man. He's got hella
cold.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Have you watched episode 9?
Yeah, bro, I've been up to date.
I can't lie to you.
Sorry,
I binged the first 5 and I'm waiting.
I forgot who I was talking to.
I can't lie. I binged the first 5 and then it's like I'm waiting for another 5 to build because I like the feeling of sitting there watching the first 5. I was like, I felt like I was in a movie, like a nice long. I can't go back to.
Right, listen, Carlton is Cooney McCooney. Yeah. It's ridiculous, bro.
Do you know what though?
I thought he was gonna say.
Do you know what? I still don't really fuck with Carlton, but
you've got empathy. You've got empathy.
I gotta see the dance. I gotta see. They gotta put. What's the rest name? Tom Jones. Is it not unusual to be loved? Someone's got to slap that on, and I need to see that waist. I need to see the hands click.
It was nice to see.
White light skin
Aunt
I like how they used them.
You know, it was nice to see Jazz win. It was nice to see Jazz and Hillary like the pattern. Like she likes him. Like what? Finally, bro. Yeah.
I like the fact that he was like, yo, like you wanted me to back. I came here to back your beef, and like
you're washed.
You're making me look nuts.
Yeah.
Because I'm defending you here, and you're like, rah, cool off.
But those are so what you said, like finally seeing Jazz get liked back by Hillary because there's little small things they play off on the original show and they remix so like the little nuances of that or trying to introduce Will's dad into the show and like having that scene where he goes to Uncle Phil and he hugs him. Same thing, like similar to him being in the front room.
Nostalgia though.
Yeah, no,
Bro,
but
you know what?
Phil's got to
Bro,
jazz
one
out
thing
the
we got to
yard.
give it, you lot, you know
You got to throw him out.
Yeah, one time.
One time.
But
One
then-
time.
but
You know what?
problem
Now throw out Carlton, man.
You got to throw out.
But
he's
been
thrown out Jeffrey
But
instead.
what I'm saying is this, you lot.
He's
Yeah?
thrown out Jeffrey
And what I'm
instead.
saying
Jeffrey
is this,
forgot
yeah,
himself for a
one thing you have
second,
to
though.
rate about this, yeah. One thing you have to rate about this, you lot. Like we live in an era of, you know, when people bring back, you know, like rebirths of old things that we've grown up on, and they're all horrible, and they destroy it. I was so scared when I heard this thing was coming. I was like, don't destroy something.
We slandered it,
perfect.
Bro, I was like,
Hey, big up Cooper Films, director, yeah. He killed it. I can't lie to you. He killed it.
Me and Vance came in here, we fucking slandered it.
Bro,
How
I looked
dare
at the
they?
trailer and I was like, "Rah, Will Smith's really trying to turn Bel Air into This Is Us." Like, I'm not accepting this. Like, what? But then I watched it and I was.
You know,
It only took the first episode to grab me.
You know, I think Will Smith picked it. I think the trailer came out. There was a pilot trailer just to test the market, see who can pick it up, and I think he picked it up. And I think if it the way the director, I think he came in and. Like, it made sense, man. It made sense, bro. It's like, bro, when I'm watching the episode when they're like, R.I.P. Kobe, like, you're doing these things, it's the nostalgic stuff, but you're doing it in the current time. Bro,
Yeah.
Buddy, you know Buddy the artist, the rapper? And he walks into Jazz's shop to buy the records. I'm like, yo, this is beautiful to see, man.
And so
Aunt Viv look good, the new Aunt Viv. I don't care what anyone tells
the
me.
new Aunt Viv is sensational.
Good
She's so
food.
regal.
Good food. Regal!
And I do
Regally.
love how you get like the storyline for the women's, innit? Like, it comes full circle. Like, I'm choosing my family, so go and take the art internship, whatever.
Michael Ealy, defund him.
Oh yeah,
I've had enough of that creep.
yeah,
Your fucking little blue eyes.
yeah.
Get out of here, bro.
There's a light skin creep in every film.
Bro, he's a creep. That nigga a creep.
Yeah.
Like, he's always
He
trying
plays it well though.
But Phil pulled up.
Okay, cool. Have you watched Bel Air, Chrissy?
I haven't finished it, but I know what happens.
I'm with you.
This is best spoilers.
Listen, man.
So imagine you go, you got like an opportunity. What's one of your like your passions, hobbies outside of work? Eating.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect that.
You're helping me. So you go to like a food festival.
Okay.
Yeah, for the week,
I'm
for the weekend or whatever, and it happens to like one of your. Is it an old flame? Did they do a thing back in the day, or he's always
It
fancy?
hasn't been said, but
It's
he's
been
always
inferred
kind
in it. So
yeah.
there's someone there that's invited you that also has power in that space, and it's inferred that the person kind of likes you, and now your husband feels a little threatened, and he does the pull up thing, innit? But the manner in which he pulls up is like,
He's put up with Jeffrey.
Nah. He pulls up with energy.
He put
like,
up
'cause
energy.
The first time, it's like,
I saw that
rah,
bit.
like you donate 15 grand.
Yeah.
You put 20.
I saw that bit.
Philip Banks. Vote for Philip Banks.
Whilst trying to become the new DA.
but Vans, that was dick measuring contest. Like, you think you give my wife money, I can give her extra peas.
Yeah. Let me fling that in there.
Yeah, and she doesn't know that it's coming from a bad place from both of them.
Yeah. And Jeffrey stays with an envelope.
Yeah, he's got that brown envelope.
When he's got the envelope, that means he's
What
got
ends is
something on you.
what ends is he from? Do you think? As
What, in London?
Not actor, the character. Where do you think he's from? That's a Peckham boy.
That's a very good
That's a
question.
Peckham boy.
He's on two
Yeah,
places, on
actually,
Church Road and
South.
Peckham.
Peckham boy.
Yeah, it sounds
Bruv,
like
he used to be in
something.
SN1. I don't care what anyone tells
Yeah.
me, man.
In the
Yeah,
double
Jeffrey's
breasted.
so
Don't let
yeah,
the ankles fool you, bro.
Don't do that. He pulls up. So he pulls up. I think he meets them sat together, innit?
Yeah.
So imagine your husband pulls up and you're sat there with the
in a
Donny,
different city.
In a
and she's
different
like,
city?
a different city. She's like, rah, like, you're here.
Yeah.
And now he's like giving energy. Now he wants to woo his wife and that, and like be around, innit? So it's kind of taken off guard. It's like, where was this kind of energy
Back in the
when
back in
we're
the
kind of
mansion.
at home and like,
Yeah.
I'm just
15
supporting
years
your
ago.
life.
Yeah, men are mad.
You were like 15 years ago, like, you know, that's when you should have.
That's when I would have Will Smith the situation, bro. Slap, bro. Come, we're going home. I ain't got time for this.
Yeah, don't try and woo my wife with your paintbrushes. Are you
Uncle
sick?
Phil thought that he was gonna go there and then they're gonna be in the nice suite. He was like, "Oh, let's go for a late night drive." You thought he was gonna beat. She was like, "Nah." She's like, "You need to go home with the kids. Go home. This is all about me. It's about me." And like, I think for like 3 or 4 episodes,
I ain't going home.
3 or 4 episodes, you started to see like her really deep the resentment that she really had for my man, because it was like, rah, I've been here supporting you in all your dreams and that, and like everyone was talking about how great my art was, but you've never said that.
Yeah, but he doesn't see it outside of being a baby maker and his wife.
Philip Banks. Vote
And he
for
was like, yeah, but I
Philip
told
Banks.
you, like, you know,
Your thing's
I've
cool,
got
man.
you.
Yeah.
I hear that.
It's calm. Like, look at all the money, like, bro. Look at where they live.
Look at the mansion.
But is that
That
like
mansion's
like a
dumb.
fair payoff? Because I feel she definitely has resentment for him. I think as it plays out, you see that there's almost a little bit of resentment for her decision making at the time. Like, maybe I didn't have enough faith. There's one thing saying I didn't maybe have support maybe in myself.
Yeah.
Have enough faith I can make it. And I think her husband has a part to play, but there's also that kind of easy stick to beat him with where it's like, maybe if I really, really pushed for this thing, I could have done my thing. And I never did it. And maybe a part of the reason why I didn't do it is because I kind of got shook.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. Something needs to be said about Will just coming over like from Philly and taking his cousin's girl.
I'm going to spend a couple hours somewhere to catch myself up. is it on episode 9 now?
Yeah.
I got 4 episodes.
Have you guys ever been in a love triangle?
Not with my cousins.
No, not just general.
What do you mean?
Have you ever had two Donnies like at the same time, Chris?
Oh, you ain't talking about a threesome.
No, bro, chill out, bro.
Right.
Put your cock away.
I'm just saying. I thought you were trying to be
love triangle,
correct.
innit? It makes sense.
Yeah.
Innit?
Have you had two Donnies on at the same time?
Yeah.
How did that play out? If Manos? I mean, you're not on camera, so
They're not around no more.
Right.
And who's that because of?
They're not around. They're not around. Them man, they're not around no more.
And who's that because of?
Because, yeah, that's the one thing Will hasn't done right. Like, you can't, like, he liked initially, but once you knew it was your cousin's ex,
and that he's still hell bent over her.
Yeah.
He's still walking around. Will is like, oh yeah, I don't like Carlton. Every time I see him, he's like moping because you're fucking flexing on his babes.
Yeah.
You've took her now.
Who was she in the original season? Was that Queen
She's
Latifah?
meaty, man.
Was that Queen
Well,
Latifah?
don't do that.
No.
Was that Queen Latifah in the original season?
was gonna marry.
What, Lisa?
Yeah.
Bro,
You didn't
if
Lisa
you
from
were
Carlton.
to compare Nia Long,
Nia Long. Let's not even.
Nia Long.
Let's not
Meaty.
disrespect the Queen. Yeah.
meaty.
In comparison, but
Nia
not
Long.
don't
Nia Long
do
on
that.
Friday. Hi guys. Hi.
Yeah, Nia Long.
Nia Long in anything.
Nia Long in anything, bro.
Nia Long in anything.
Nia Long in. Who remembers in the Kanye West video? Touch the Sky.
Yeah,
He had Nia Long and Pamela Anderson fighting over him. What are you doing,
that is a love
Kanye
triangle.
is an egomaniac.
Yeah.
I love him.
bro? Where was he at the Oscars? Where was Kanye at the Oscars? If Jigga's there, why ain't he there?
They didn't need him. They got their moment, bro.
Nah,
We've
man.
we've gone
Kanye
viral
can't.
already.
They need to. He's definitely an Insta Joe.
Jigga was there because his wife was performing.
Yeah, but it's Kanye
All these
Insta
things
Joe
of
right
save
now.
mans, nobody cares. We didn't see none of
It was
that.
a good
All we
performance,
saw
by
is
the
the
way.
slap, bro.
Also a slap.
Yeah.
In every
Bro.
speed, every slow
Everyone
mo,
was in
fast
yellow
mo.
in Compton.
That was cute. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
It's Kanye and Insta Joe because free him. We need him right now. We need his view on this.
I don't even know where he's with. Looking after his
Because
kids,
right now we
hopefully.
just hear we got Diddy's view on it. And Diddy's drunk on Ciroc.
Yeah, with his new can things that he's released.
I think he's enjoying his life, man. You know. So
Yeah.
We're like pre-mix.
Yeah, like
Like a little Jack Daniels and Coke.
yeah. He's
Can't
got
top a Jack Daniels and Coke.
spritzer or whatever it is.
I hear
The
that.
summer fruit thing. Well,
yeah, summer's around the corner, innit? So you know.
summer is around the corner.
Approaching fast.
Are you guys gonna in prep for the summer? Gonna jump on the male contraceptive pill? You know, that's the thing for the streets.
Is it out yet?
It's out, bro.
So how do you take it? Do you insert it in your bum hole?
Jesus Christ, bro.
I'm asking questions. How do you take it?
Bro. Wait, okay, cool. Wait, no. Everyone stay here. How do you take medication in general? I just want to
No,
know.
I'm just saying, as in, if it's something to do with diffusing the sperm in your nuts, it's got to take it in an area, right?
That's not how medicine works.
No.
love.
I'll just.
I'd love to see your cookies. That's what I'd love to see.
No. You
Bro,
gotta
niggas that have never had a scare in their life are screaming about contraception.
So wait, so is it a pill?
Yeah, so apparently, it's
How
like-
long does it last?
Apparently,
I don't know.
it
You have
could
to take it
could
monthly, you have
be
to
a
take it like
woman that wrote this
daily.
article, but apparently it's 99.9% protection.
Boys, how does
Okay.
it?
Then
How
it's
does it
now
work,
time
though?
to give your girlfriend's respite. You jump on the pill now, let her body breathe,